The Plagiarist, written by James M. Freeman. Fade in. Interior, college, auditorium, day. 10 students slouch in chairs, scattered helter-skelter through the cavernous room. A chipped lectern perches on a scuffed stage in front of a faded purple curtain. Everett Beecham III, 50, leans on the lectern. He wears a neatly pressed blazer, starched white shirt, and crimson tie emblazoned with shields containing the word Veritas. He holds aloft a worn book with his name on the cover. The title reads, How to Walk Your Snake and Other Tales.
Due next week, an original short story.
Jeff, 18, with a frat pin on his black t-shirt, shoots up his hand.
Hey, Doc.
Doctor. That's Dr. Beecham.
Yeah, right. How many pages you looking for?
Beecham waves his book.
Use my book to get ideas.
Megan, 20, in shorts and tank top, raises her hand.
What about Bernal's book?
Not as good as my 2003 award winner.
Beecham taps a golden seal printed with laurels on the cover of his own book.
How do you grade?
You will be graded on the quality of your work. Nothing more, nothing less.
Can you give us an example of A-level work?
No one has ever received an A in my class.
Ever?
Damn, bro, that's harsh.
Beecham adjusts his tie.
I treat you the way my professors treated me. At Harvard.
A bell rings. The students scramble towards the door. Beecham gathers up his book and follows. At the door, Jeff turns to Beecham.
Hey, Dr. Beecham, you any relation to Senator Everett Beecham?
My father.
No way, the oil baron?
Without a word, Beecham pushes past Jeff. Interior, conference room, day. 10 chairs surround a rectangular wooden table. In one corner of the room stands a whiteboard. The words on it read, Everett Beecham, Thursday, October 15, 3 p.m. Jim Hardy, 55, sits on one side of the table. He wears jeans and an open-necked dress shirt. Diana Wright, 40, wearing a business suit, sits next to him. Next to her, shuffling papers, sits Nadine Levy, 45, in slacks and sweater. Beecham enters the room, dressed in his blazer and crimson tie, with the Harvard Veritas shields. He slams a piece of paper onto the table in front of Hardy.
What's this, Hardy?
Department chair, or Professor Hardy to you.
We've received another complaint.
You realize who you're talking to.
A guy who can't live up to his father's reputation.
One call from me and your donor money dries up.
Your father's pocketbook is the only reason the president hired you.
Beecham Stadium, Beecham Center for the Arts, Beecham...
Stop it, you two.
Beecham plops himself down in a chair opposite Hardy.
Dean Wright, look how my
He turns towards Wright and forms air quotes with his fingers.
department chair harasses me.
Please, Dr. Beecham, as your union rep, let me speak for you.
I never would have had to put up with this at Harvard.
I didn't know Harvard offered an online extension course.
Enough.
Wright pulls out an old-timey, small tape recorder. She switches it on.
To throw her in the soup or to take her for a walk? That's the question, mused Ashford.
The first line of my book.
As Betsy wrapped her luminous green, scaly, 3-foot shape lovingly around his neck.
Geneva Nolan's parents just found this tape and sent it to me.
Wright turns up the volume.
January 10th, 2001. Finally completed my stories. How to Walk Your Snake and Other Tales.
Beecham reaches for the tape recorder. Wright pulls it away.
I've got to show them to Dr. Beecham.
She stole from me.
Is that why she threw herself out your classroom window?
I remember her. Such a tragedy. She filed a complaint, then withdrew it when the Beecham family sued her.
No one came to her defense.
Beecham turns to Levy.
Say something.
Levy opens her mouth.
You should be aware that we contacted Beecham's publisher. It's a vanity press.
I have the right to self-publish. My literary style is too complex for commercial publishers.
You should also know that the esteemed award given to Mr. Beecham's book was made up by him.
Wright sits up straight.
Made up.
Hardy turns to Wright.
Which led us to check with Harvard. They never heard of him.
Interior, Meacham's office, day. Empty bookcases line the room, piled with book boxes. Meacham closes up a book box. Jeff sticks his head through the open doorway.
Tough break, Doc.
Fade to black.